About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. The Yankees continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Zach Granite the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Zach Granite.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. And this will land foul. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Max Kepler has in store. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner's at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And Mauer swings and misses as he's retired for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Just getting started here in the Bronx. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Irvin Santana gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Santana has logged upwards of 2,400 innings of work in his career, and he's stacked up over 1,900 strikeouts in those innings, putting him inside the top 100 on the all-time leaderboard. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
In now, Austin Romine, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Neil Walker, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The average for him coming in at 322. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit softly to third. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Logan Morrison. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 0-2 home. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. Next for New York, Brendan Drury. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he lines it out to center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Drury ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Gregorius into shallow center, and that's the 3rd out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in once again, Austin Romine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco ranges to his left. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Mauer has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo
Into the box,
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. Santana gets the sign. First pitch on the way. The short, hit hard. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if two-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Neil Walker.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Zach Granite back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fans, the new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Line towards center field. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Hey fans, looking for the perfect gift for any New York Yankee fan? Then consider purchasing a gift certificate of Bomber Bucks. Bomber Bucks are available in any amount and can be redeemed for the purchasing of any tickets to any regular season home game or a Yankee Stadium tour. Plus, you can print them at home for added convenience. For more information on Bomber Bucks, visit Yankees.com. Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house, courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. And our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family moved down to 4 seats behind home plate. Again, courtesy of MLB The Show.
So here's Joe Mauer as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Granite on at first, nobody out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. The next twin up, Brian Dozier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ball 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. On the year, Rosario is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No, Theodore, they finally pushed a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they could score, that's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the third out. Twins forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front 3-1. Brandon Drury will bat next. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chance here for Dozier at second. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gardner playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
First baseman, number 12, Jace Peterson.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jace Peterson. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So very nice work there by Santana. He's still down, though, by a count of 3-1. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they
do. Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out.
keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Popped him up. Peterson is there. 2 down.
Center fielder number 8, Zach Granite.
Zach Granite, the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Digging in once again, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Joe Mauer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
All right, Yankee fans, it's time to find our lucky row of the game. If you're seated in section 311, row 14, you're all winners. Bring your ticket stubs to any Yankee hospitality kiosk to claim your prize. Congratulations.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Santana steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario singled home a run in his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out, nobody on. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Polanco. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Robertson has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Escobar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Minnesota. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 39, Trevor Pilgrim.
Digging in once again, Brandon Drury, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Brandon Drury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
In now is the Yankees DH, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Dozier over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 12, Jace Peterson.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jace Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier ranging to his right. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Castro.
Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Zach Granite the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Counts even at 1-1 for Granite. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. So here's Joe Mauer. Lifetime line against Chapman. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Fernando Rodney is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Rodney.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Didi Gregorius, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. On a line, that's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Next for New York, Austin Romine, and their runners at the corners now. Set. Here it comes. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he whips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. There's a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Dero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's Neil Walker. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. In past history with Fernando Rodney, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 7-1.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 7-1. Here's Brian Dozier now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing paper.
Designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Logan Morrison. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball one.
The count's 21.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak is going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-1 the final today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns his 5th winner of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Aroldis Chapman works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Luis Severino was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Yankees push past the Twins 7-1. At the doorstep of history, they now have 19 wins in a row. The Orioles stopped their 6-game losing streak as they beat the visiting Rays 2-0. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-0. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-2. The Kansas City Royals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-0. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-5. The Chicago Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they stomped the Brewers 9-2. The Reds smacked 15 team hits as they took down the visiting Braves 10-6. The Detroit Tigers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-3. The Mets beat the Cardinals on the road 3-0. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.